you need to rehearse this thing. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. You will not notice something about me. But let me explain it. When Goodluck Jonathan was reigning, this South cap come dey expensive. As Warrior Hausa cap 800 come become 5,000. Even Osibanjo cap wey we no know before, that cap wey dey come out for it. To buy that cap dey expensive. Ladies and gentlemen, in 2023, this cloth wey I wear go dey expensive. Oh, if you understand! You understand, brother? This cloth. So I say make I go sew am now because I know say I go need am in 2023. Oh! But they feel like now let me go straight to Papa and Mama and Pikin. Because that's the most important thing. That would have if you're following me on social media. No, if you're following me on social media, can you wave? Can you wave? Can you wave? They're plenty. So if you follow me on social media, we are doing grassroots, serious grassroots. We are turning all the campaign to all the languages in this country, and we must get there. You must hear your own language. This early morning before I came here, under the rain, we produce one language in Kaduna. We keep producing. So let me just go straight to Papa, Mama, Pikin. You know, say for those three people who did that logo, Mama they cheat us. Now let me prove it. If I ask a question now, between man and woman, who they enjoy life pass? Who they enjoy life pass? And they hear mommy, women leader, they say na man. No, let's check it now. When you give birth to twins, boy and girl, which one the first grow past the other one? Talk now. When they enter primary school, who you keep pocket money fast? Girl or boy? Women leader, remember say na man they enjoy life pass. No. When February 14th, Valentine's Day, between the man and the woman, who get give pass? My wife kept buying me boxers and singlets every Valentine while I was dating her. Last Valentine, I bought myself 14 boxers, 3 singlets. You know that on the Valentine Day, she still bought me polo and nika. Said that nika is longer than boxers. So now when they are 20, 21, 22, they want to get married. Who gets married first between the man and the woman? When they become like, Daddy, and I like the way you handed this campaign over to God. Please, can we appreciate him? Can we appreciate him, please? Everything in this level is just divine. It's divine. Now, when they become like Daddy here, grandfather, who they go carry Abada, high target, Hollandis, Peruvian here, Mongolian here, Brazilian here, color 1, color 2, color 3, and now one straight hair, talking, and who they go carry all like aromatic snap. My first president, you see that this life, you don't really balance for the men, Abi? Good. Now, the one who they pay me, when they want die, who go first die? Any woman will say, man, God will judge you. If you say, man, God will judge you in the afternoon, so he will see you. After all this thing, you know, say the man will still first die. If woman die at the age of 80, this is how they announce our official announcement. We regret to announce the painful passing away of our mother, grandmother, great-grandmother, age 80, but me man die. The song when they go sing, I go first pay you. To God be the glory. The things he has done, with gratitude to God for a life well spent. We announce the glorious exit of our father and friend, age 40. Every man in this place, can you clap for yourself? Will they try? Will they try? But even though I will say this, I keep saying this every time. I think once in your life as a man, you should visit the labor room. I respect women a lot. But when I was opportune to sit in the labor room with my wife, and after 12 hours, we were moved to the theater, and they opened that up and brought out my son. See, the love and respect I have for every mother tripled. Visit the labor room. It will help you to treat your mother, your sister, and every woman better. So for your mother and for every woman in this hall, a good round of applause, please. A good round of applause, please. God bless all the mothers in this place. Now, lastly, before I leave, I said I must do this. I've been doing this on social media. I want to do it now. Sir, you know, my vice president, sir, you know, my mom will be watching this in the village. I have close to a vice president like this. You see what being obedient can cost you? Because when you are obedient, you will eat the good of the So, vice president, camera please. Camera please. Make sure you're capturing this moment for me. This money I'm about to give you is supposed to be for purpose. For my son. He's just 1 year and some months old. His name is Jason. But I want to give it to you. First time in life, I'm putting something in the vice president's hand. So, sir, with due respect from me, MC Mitty, I want to give this to you. Not just 2,000. You don't reach anything. In fact, dollar self don't pass out. But I want to give it to you. You go enter campaign. And by the time we then announce you for February, I go no say that my 2,000 day inside that thing. Vice President, please.
My hands are tied. We do not collect in the same way. We are bringing an end what happens on our roads to stop. No more 50 nairas exchanging hands. Nothing will enter my hand here in the same way that if by the grace of God, nothing will enter our hands. So I do apologize. Nothing will enter our hands. I do apologize. Please accept. Please accept my apology. Nothing will enter my hands.
Thank you very much, sir. At least presidential handshake enter my hand. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is MC Mitty. More and more installation coming. God bless you.
Nothing will enter his hand. Go and verify. Go and verify. We know they give shishi. Go and verify. Well, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, our vice presidential candidate who is the next vice president of Federal Republic of Nigeria, come 2023. Before I bring him in, Zomana, pick up that microphone from that man. Give me that. Mitty, give that man microphone. Make him talk to phone so that you can talk to phone and all of us will follow you. Are you obedient? Okay, then go song. DJ, give him. This man came all the way from Katsina, but he lives in Kano State. He just left 2 days ago from Katsina to Kano. He lives from Kano. He come here today. Every day, I saw he go. He get one man where they here for Lagos, we give us in duplex. Carry his wife, they go rent house outside. Taking house, give them for P2B campaign organization. Who will give you? Please put your hands together for him. With my critical ears, I can tell you that this music has the percussion of the Yoruba man, has the lyrics of Hausa man, and has the beating of Igbo man. I could hear, and I can hear all that. And now, please be seated, be seated, be seated. Like the Director General said, this is the very first formal outing of Labour Party synergizing with all the organizations. The vice presidential candidate is going to get something done well. And I tell you, I am sure you know that Jesus is Lord. And I know you know that Jesus is Lord. And only in the kingdom of God that Peter has the key. I tell you solemnly, God is great. Sit wherever you are.
Dr. Mama, Puna, the Mama, Puna, Dr. Mama, Puna. Gajamu muje yau a Najeriya mun yi murna, muna nan tafiyar ka babu mai canzawa. Puna. Murucin kallo zakai da kagansa shirinsa, ya na kasar mu zai yi wasa insa. Obina. Idai na san Peter Obi ka isa kai da Dr. Yusuf Datti Baba Ahmad. Ku zo ka guda mutum da ku ne a gaba. Muna nan tafiyar gaba mai canzawa. Jirgi kake mai fitar da duk talakawa. Tsawa na cikin dare yau ni ganawa. Margan dutsen fashin jama ba wasa.
Please clear the walkway. Please clear the walkway.
Na kira ka kunka ya banya haihu ba, daren sallah yaro ba zai rinsa ba. Kamar wane ba zai zamo wadan ba, nisan jifa na sani ba sa kuyi duba. Yiwa mai karya dukkanin wani tsirrai, ka ja mu muje mu babu mai juyawa. Mai ta gobe kai za mu zaba, Najeriya talaka.
And ladies and gentlemen,
Farko da sunan Allah za na fara. Kalamancin nasara.
even Stina is speaking. This is a triumphant entry. This is a magnificent entry. This is a fatherly entry. We thank God for His blessing.
Ni ma abaiti na ba zan yi nusu ba.
And ladies and gentlemen, He just got inside here. To God be the glory. Please clear the way. 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 Oh my God. I have never seen a thing like this before. Neither have I seen a man so much love. Like a triumphant entry into Jerusalem. Please go back to your seats, please. Go back to your seats, please. Go back to your seats, please. Please go back to your seats.
As we talk about so we go big, but today we must move from consumption to production to production. We got the democracy. Today, not today, the jam must be free. Oh, we got the democracy. Today, not today, the you must be. Obedient, Labour Party, poverty, insecurity, obedient, agriculture, procure hospital, schools, Labour Party. Let's be seated. Let's be seated. Please go back to your seat, please. Go back to your seat, please. Go back to your seat. I know you are obedient. Please obey. Go back to your seat. I know you can obey. National mandated Bona Dr. Mama Bona the Mama Bona Dr. Mama. Please go back to your seat. Please, the DJ, let's have the national anthem. Please go back to your seat. Let's have the national anthem. Go back to your seats, please. Go back to your seats. Let's have national anthem, please. Thank you very much for your understanding. Thank you for the love. Give him some space, please. The weather is friendly. Thank you very much. Go back to your seats. Even the security men are peeping. All right, thank you. DJ, if you are ready, we'll take the national anthem. In the presence of Almighty God, our own incoming President, come 223, Peter Obi is here. We have to take the national anthem and we're going to sing it. In the spirit of rebranding Nigeria, you raise your hand, right hand up, place it on your chest, and we'll sing the national anthem so long as you listen to the lyrics of every word you say. Please be upstanding for national anthem. Arise, O compatriots, Nigeria's call obey to serve our fatherland with love and strength and faith. The labors of our heroes past shall never be in vain. To serve with heart and mind, one nation bound in freedom, peace, and unity. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, the incoming President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, come 2023, the man I call Mr. Common Man, who has consistently and persistently maintained the name Mr. We welcome you, sir. Yes, son, Chimankpam Anyangpa, and my colleagues, we've been waiting, and you are here now. God will bless you. And I tell you, it's my pleasure now to bring in the Vice President in waiting. The man who knows the sea route to India. The man who has taken powers and authority from his principals and is coming forward. This is distinguished senator with a dirty lamb.
In the name of Almighty Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, Labour Party, forward ever, great obedience. All right, we just sang, Arise, O compatriots, Nigeria's call, obey, and you are obeying. You are obedient. Here is another catch. Nigeria's call, obey, and he's answering. Nigeria's call, and he's answering. Fellow compatriots, in the context of this particular event, which is not a political rally, it's a conference, we have no resource as a nation than our youth. We're here because of you. The youth have fought and won every battle in history as they watch it attributed to their leaders. The youth have developed every country in this planet, and again, they watch it attributed to their leaders. Our party happens to be the only party mentioned in our national anthem. That is not by accident, it is by providence. The labor of our heroes past shall never be in vain. And here is another catch. The labor of our youth present shall never be in vain. What you do now and beyond shall continue to count. What you do now and beyond is what will make Nigeria a great country. What you do now and beyond is that which will unite and bring an end to the sorrow and misery in the land. Again, it is stated in the second stanza, guide our youth the truth to know. And this is what we stand for. This is what we've been doing all our lives. I joined a capable leader who brought a state from number 24 to number 1 in education ranking. We are guiding our youth the truth to know by following this leader. It is the legitimate ambition of our great party to develop education in Nigeria, and we are guiding our youth the truth to know. Personally, to date, I have been instrumental in one way or another in the education of at least 11,000 people. It remains my dream that for the remaining days I have to live, I and my leader and my party to educate at least 110 million Nigerians. We are guiding our youth the truth to know. I joined this party. I sided with my leader because of Nigeria. Below that, it is because of our national unity. And below that is because we want to develop our youth. We are in the business of educating ourselves. I was asked, what have we been doing wrong? And I humbly replied, we have been electing the wrong leaders. In that process of electing the wrong leaders, our beloved Nigerian youth have been, by design and policy, by commitment of resources, forcefully confused, distracted, deprived, disunited. Our youth were also undereducated. Our youth remain malnourished and maltreated. This is what we are here to change. Our youth have been underestimated. Labour Party, Excellency Peter Obi, my humble self, we are here to restore your honor, give you back the dignity taken away from you, give you back the measure of deserved humanity. We want to give you education and discipline. We want to promote understanding and unity. And I want to draw our attention accordingly. Because when it comes to those events, when the time reaches, they make you feel who your enemy is not. Fellow Nigerians, our beloved youth, the other faith is not your enemy. It's your friend. It's your partner in this nation building. My boss said we have Nigeria. What we haven't done yet, what we're committing ourselves to do, is to build Nigerians. We are going to build Nigerians. The other divide is not your enemy. The other divide is your friend and partner and co-inhabitant in what Nigeria is today. Electing a good leader is, for all intent and purpose, bringing prosperity, putting money in your pockets, in your bank accounts. Electing a good leader is bringing security to your doorstep. Electing a good leader is bringing education to your head, health to your body, and those of your beloved ones. We are changing it away from electing a leader is he who will walk away to go and provide security for themselves alone, prosperity for themselves alone, education and healthcare for themselves alone. The time has come to end that. The time has come for Labour Party to bring prosperity and peace to Nigeria. I wish to thank the organizers of this event. I wish to thank my leadership in Labour Party. Above all, I wish to thank our able leader, who was given by Almighty Allah the vision, the strength, and the capacity to take the decision that he took. As it stands now, Nigerian political terrain is yet to fully grasp what has hit it. What has hit the Nigerian political terrain is a wind of change. What has hit the Nigerian political terrain is that wind of reality that is bringing the positive change that we have been asking for so long. A real person, a real leader who has proven what he has been saying. A real leader who has been living what he has been saying. And again, permit me to just go back. My good friend, the MC, I'm sorry I disappointed you. We do not take anything from anybody that is not legit. We are not looking for money in government. We are looking to run a government in money. That money is here in Nigeria. And following a business leader who knows how to create wealth. And we're going to create it legitimately. I am that honorable member way back in 2003 who said that the salary of no employee shall be paid into my account, and it stood. Then it was the salary of drivers and domestic staff that will be paid into your salary, and if you like, you pay, if you like, you don't pay. I stood and said, no salary shall go into my account. That is why I will not take money from anybody here. Well, that is why we will not take money from anybody. I am following a leader who keeps saying that there is nothing now he is looking for in this life except to see a peaceful, prosperous nation. I am that honorable member way back then whom houses were sold at Abu. And with due respect to those who bought, I say they haven't done anything wrong. Out of 360 members, one, my humble self, I am the one, that member who did not buy a house in Abu. Go and verify. It pains me when a uniformed staff of the federal government of Nigeria in broad daylight will collect money. Each time I see it, my heart breaks. That singular act is as bad as a $20 billion scandal in any ministry, and it happens every day. We are the leaders to change it. We are the leaders to change it. I will close by using what the DG was saying. Our time has come to change and improve and develop Nigeria. Our time has come to to realize who our true friends and partners in building Nigeria is, and the time for them who have destroyed Nigeria is up. The time for them to honorably walk away has come. And I will do this by referring us to the story, the legendary story of the Roman Empire, who was again going to cheat by killing the slave general. And the chief said, "Sheath your swords, let it be fought on strength, let it be fought on honor." Those who have denied Nigerian progress for all these years and decades, I call on you to sheath your swords. Those who have lived and prospered by promoting disunity and crisis in Nigeria, I call on you to sheath your swords, because the time has come for you to leave. Those of you who will not allow a credible election to hold, I call on you finally to sheath your swords, because the obedient movement backed by the youth of Nigeria is here to see Obi take the mantle of leadership of Nigeria. I thank you so much, and God bless.
Fellow Nigerians, some people are born to be prophets of their time. Fellow Nigerian youths, no matter how much you hide a candle in the dark, it must show. Fellow Nigerians, in our hands and right before us, we have a man whom God has anointed to say, "You are Peter, and I will give you the key to Aso Rock." Right before us, a man who has looked into our eyes to say, "I am here to create wealth. I am here to make Nigeria a producing nation of the Nigeria a producing nation other than a consuming nation." This is a man who says, "Don't vote for me because I'm an Igbo man. Vote for me because I have something to offer, not because I'm an Hausa man." And it's my pleasure to present to you the incoming president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And this is Peter Okute Obi. Oh boy. Must I stay here? Please be seated. I need to stay here because of the radio. Because of the TV. Huh? Then follow me. Let me please be seated. Thank you very much. Let me most sincerely thank the Almighty God that made it possible for all of us to be here today. I thank our vice presidential candidate, the chairman of the party, and the leadership of the party, and members of this wonderful family. I sincerely apologize that I might have come here a little bit late. It was not deliberate. It was because of the circumstances I found. Please, I will plead that you allow me so that you can listen to me. So, for me, I thank all of you, wonderful people. As I've always said, and you maintain that, and that you are not running for president. You are running for president through us. Our job is to take the power from those who have it and give it back to you. When he was speaking, I have nothing to add except to re-emphasize what he said. When he was speaking, he did say what I've always said. We have a country called Nigeria, but we don't have Nigerians. What we want to do is to create Nigerians. And the only way to create Nigerians is that we must make people to have hope in Nigeria. And the only way to have faith in Nigeria, and the only way to have faith in Nigeria, that there's hope in Nigeria. You're not asking for too much. This is a great country. God created this country, gave it everything that can make a country great. The only thing that is lacking is a simple thing called leadership. And that is what we intend to provide. We're not trying to do something else. That is what Daddy and I want to provide. Leadership.
And he told you, we're not looking for anything. He doesn't want to be vice president of Nigeria, I can tell you. If there's anybody who is reluctant to be vice president of Nigeria, he is one. But I asked him, can you look at your children and ask yourself, which society do you want them to live in the future? If you cannot build that future, who will build it for them? Are they going to be with them anarchy? No. That is why we decided to get involved. And I assure you, and I want you to take note, like I always said, don't think that with the will of the Almighty God I will succeed. Let none of you, I say it every day when I have opportunity, don't think that once you succeed, your job has stopped. That is when you begin your job. Because beyond 2023, we will no longer allow drivers that don't know where we are going. We will remove that driver. We will not allow him to continue. He will go down and put another driver to continue. Because what we have now, and what is happening in Nigeria is that you don't know where you're going. The driver doesn't know where the vehicle is going. So every road leads us there. But we don't want to worry. All we say is 2023 onwards, we will no longer allow that situation. For now, we'll manage it to the end. And I'll give you an example why I say so. On 2 occasions, we have a country where 100 million people live in poverty. Where we have 33% unemployment. By the time you match it with unemployment, because when we talk about employment, these are people who don't have a job. If you look at the unemployment, you're talking about 60%. The number of people that are supposed to be working in Nigeria, being a country in quote of 200 million people, is supposed to be 120 million. 60% of your population are supposed to be productive. But as I speak to you, only about 47 million Nigerians are working. So 73 million Nigerians are not doing anything. We live in a country where over 15 million of our young people are out of school. Today, the global average for tertiary institution intake is 38%. In the Western world, it's over 50%. In Nigeria, it is 9%. Not even up to a quarter of the global average, and yet they are not in school. They cannot continue. And what people tell you, we live in a country where 200 million people exist only on 4,000 megawatts of electricity. it is. The second biggest country in this continent of Africa is South Africa. They generate as much as 50,000 megawatts of electricity. And just last week, the president of South Africa declared emergency on energy, on power generation, and said every citizen can generate up to 100 megawatts of electricity without license. They declared emergency. They already generate 50,000. They declared emergency, and people who are generating only 4,000, no emergency. Just yes, Egypt is number 3. Egypt generates about over 50,000 megawatts of electricity. And when you ask, people will say, we have no money. We've been doing and practicing democracy for the past 24 years. Next year will be 24 years. Within this period, government at all levels in Nigeria have borrowed over 225 trillion naira. Let me use just 200 trillion naira. 200 trillion naira because some were borrowed when money was 100, 150, 190, 200. So since it's about 600 now, I use an average of 400. That means that if you divide 200 trillion with 400, it will give you approximately $500 billion. If you do that, if you use $500 billion today, 1/5 of it, 1/5, 20% of $500 billion is 100 billion naira. $100 billion. Tony Elumelu Foundation said, and you can go and verify, I'm not a part of Tony Elumelu Foundation. Tony Elumelu Foundation said that for every $5 million they give to, for every $5 million they give to entrepreneur, after 1 year, that entrepreneur creates 10 jobs. 10. That means if we are taking just 20% of the money we borrowed over the past 20 years, $100 billion, and shared it to 20 million entrepreneurs, it will be $5,000 each. And if they had created half the job Tony Elumelu said, it will be 5 times 20 million, it will be 100 million, there won't be unemployment in Nigeria. And we're using only 20%, we're using only 20% of the money. Now, again, we are generating 4,000 megawatts of electricity. amount I mentioned as loan, 5%. We've used 20 to create jobs. 5% of it would have been $25 billion. $25 billion would have increased our power generation, transmission, distribution from 4,000 to at least 20,000 megawatts. If we have 20,000 megawatts of electricity today, we'll move our manufacturing from under 7% to above 12%, creating at least 5 million new jobs. The list is endless. We are not campaigning yet. We will tell the story when we start campaign. But I'm just telling you how bad things are. When we say we are going to move Nigeria from production, consumption to production, they said yes. Nigeria is not a producing country. Nigeria has one of the most talented, energetic youths on the surface of the earth. These youths, you see them every day, arresting for one thing or the other. If they are properly supported, they will change this world. When I say we are not a producing nation, they argue. They will even say the figures I use are wrong. But let me tell you, so you go and verify. I said last year, earlier, late last month, I made a statement which you will see them using every day. When I said that Nigeria total export is less than $30 billion. You see where they are writing that is wrong. It is not wrong. Go to NBS, Nigerian Bureau of Statistics, released last year. Total export of Nigeria is 18.9 trillion. As at the date I made that statement, dollar was selling for about 650 naira. Go and divide 650 with 18.9, you give 29.something billion dollars. Go and verify it. What we are saying, I'm not saying I'm not wrong or right here. Wherever I'm wrong, I've apologized. But I'm saying, in all my statements, in everything I've said, on all my statements and speeches, if you put all of them together, I have 90%. And if you score, that is the professor. If you score 90%, why are they looking for 10%? When I say we are not a conducive, when we say we are a consuming nation, nation and we must change it. I'll take you back to what I said about export. Yesterday, I had an interview, and somebody said to me, "So, what do you think about Borno State? What do you think about Borno State?" There are things that are difficult in Borno State. I said, let me tell you. Borno State is a state situated on 70,900 square kilometers of land. Borno State, I told him, Borno State, today, we're talking about Sambisa Forest. Sambisa Forest is an asset to Nigeria. Because Sambisa Forest is to where is the size of Israel. It is an agricultural land that can give us food. I said, and if you go all over the north, Nigeria is blessed. We have all the land we need. Look at Nigeria being affected by war in Ukraine because they don't have grain. When we have all the land that is uncultivated in the north, we should replace Ukraine with the grain. We are waiting to share the money from oil. How much do we generate from oil? Our total export as a country, like I said in 2021, is $30 billion, including oil. We live in a country of 923,000 square kilometers. 1 million square kilometers. You compare it with Vietnam, living on 331,000 square kilometers of land. And 100 million people, we are 200 million, their export is $312 billion. We couldn't do 10% of their export. And what did they export? They exported clothing. Their clothing export is $32 billion, more than we exported including oil, clothing. They exported footwear. So all that he wants to do is very simple. To say to people in Niger, I met the governor of Taraba on Sunday, and I repeated what I told him. I met the governor of Niger on Saturday, and I said, Governor, you live on 76.3 thousand square kilometers of land. Governor, I said, Governor, that is 2.5 times. If you minus water, that is 2.5 times the country called Netherlands. That is what Niger State is. I said, Governor, you can't feed yourself. billion. So if Niger State with 2.5 times their size had not just done 1% of what they did in export, it will be $1.2 billion multiplied by 600, $720 billion, 5 times the budget of Niger State. We cannot continue to live like this. We have a country. Our question is simple. All me and Daddy wants to do is to move this country from consumption to production. Thank you and God bless you. Thank you. All right, please be seated. Thank you very much. Let's continue with the program. Please, cameraman, take a shot and leave. Please, the cameraman, take a shot and leave. Thank you very much. Is it possible you leave that arena? Our security guys are very friendly because you're obedient. There will be so much time for photographs, and as soon as the campaign starts all over, you have numerous shots of him. Please allow him a space. Na Mama Bonamo. I beg. Please give him a space. The security man, please, could you do us that favor? Do your job. Please. Please. Give him space, please. I know you know that COVID-19 is still on. Don't mind how people might pretend about it. It is against the protocol that you talk to our president while the function is on. That's why he does not like going. Don't take his simplicity for granted. Thank you for your understanding. A wonderful set of people. Thank you for your understanding. At this point, please be seated. Your Excellency, the incoming President of Nigeria, come 2023, Mr. Peter Obi, we have well over 80 support groups under this platform. And they are here to support
all those details you have in your brain so they can lead us to a new Nigeria. I now invite the chairman of CPU, the man who has gathered all the support groups together, Dr. Marcel Ngogbei, the chairman coalition for Peter Obi, to now make the presentation of the official launching and coming together. Please stop this clustering around. Please, these photographs can be taken. We're here for more serious businesses. Thank you very much, Marcel. Ngogbei, please. Please put your hands for him that the security man just brought to me. In case you have lost your car key, come towards the press gallery there and with proof of ownership. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. His Excellency, Mr. Peter Obi, Senator Yusuf Dati Ahmed, Comrade Aburi Julius, the National Chairman for Labour Party, and all protocols duly observed. This event today was at the instance of our able party under the leadership of Comrade Julius Abure, who has considered it very useful to recognize the effort of the support groups that have been working with all the stakeholders. The Coalition for P2B is a self-funded independent organization, and it's very important we make this clear. In this particular occasion, we are not doing any campaign. It is purely a leadership summit. Most people you see here are people that are meeting each other for the very, very first time. As at May, when we consider the 1 million man march, most of us were just talking to each other through WhatsApp, Twitter, and all that, and we trusted each other. People from different parts of the country raised money. We transferred money to people's accounts just based on their virtual presence, and they delivered across board. What has this proven? The Coalition for P2B has proven over time that it has the capacity to deliver when it comes to mobilization to the grassroots. We have also proven that we are following the footsteps of His Excellence in terms of prudence, expenditure of resources, transparently disbursed to all stakeholders. The National Chairman of Labour Party has given us all the necessary support that we needed. We have been involved in some strategic projects with the party, the first of which was the voters education project during the INEC registration exercise. We've also worked with the party in the zonal harmonization structure where the Coalition for P2B team were mobilized across the country to meet the state party chairman. And this is the third thing that we're doing with the national chairman. And I want to say a very big thank you to Comrade Julius Abure for considering us worthy of this endeavor. Thank you so much, sir. I want to request all the support group members here to please stand up and let us give him a resounding ovation. We have done all this, and we have to be very honest and open to each other. We have our challenges, and our challenges has primarily been that some of the people that you see on the field has been doing most of these things with their mega resources, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. And we are taking our time now to call on the secretary of the coalition. We wanted to move further. We are preparing for the work ahead. This is the first time we are coming together and we are seeing each other face to face, and it builds more confidence and we are more energized and we are moving further. We are preparing for the task ahead. So I want to call the secretary of the coalition to come over to unveil the next initiative that we have. Thank you. Dr. Stina, please come on stage.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to stand on the existing protocol for the sake of time. I'm here this afternoon to present a succinct explanation of the most recent project of the Coalition for Peter Obi. As you have heard before, the Coalition for Peter Obi is more like an umbrella body of the support groups who have agreed to work together towards a common front. Please, media, can you assist in the slides? The project that the Coalition for Peter Obi have put together this season is the Boots on the Ground campaign. This project, we are estimating 1 million boots on ground to campaign for the Labour Party. Okay. So basically what this project, I'll just run through the project because I've been asked to stick to 2 minutes. What we are going to do in this project is basically to go into the street and ensure that the voting population, particularly those who do not have access to the kind of media presence that we have at the moment, those that are commonly known as the grassroots, they will be able to identify the logo. So basically what we are going to do, we are all going into the field and we will teach them the Peter Obi, the Labour Party logo. That is why we call the project the Mama Papa Pikin project. We are teaching them the logo, the common features of the logo, which is the family inside a wheel. And at the end of the day, we'll make sure that they do something what we call a voters rehearsal. In this rehearsal, we will ensure that they know how to thumbprint at the right spot, so we have as much as possible limited voided votes on the part of the Labour Party. Thank you very much.
Labour Party, now we are all obedient. And we are going to show that, we are going to demonstrate that obedient people are orderly. We obey directives, we obey the rule of law, we are not disorderly. The presidential candidate and his vice presidential candidate have another assignment and they will take their leave now. I want everybody to remain where they are. If you want to sit down, you can sit down. If you want to stand up, you can stand up. This eye must be clear. This is where we demonstrate whether we're obedient or we're not obedient. You can wave, you can take pictures, but nobody will come on this aisle. Is that correct? So, with your permission, Mr. President in waiting and the Vice President in waiting, you have the permission of the House to depart. I will stay because there's still a lot of things we have to do. Nobody needs to follow them except their aides. Nobody needs to follow them except their aides, please. Acclamation, acclamation.
Okay, thank you so much. With the permission of the leadership of the party, please, we will kindly request that we sit down. Thank you. Please, can we sit down, please? Thank you. So we have our team of volunteers that will be coming around within the crowd. And what we're basically doing is to ask for support for the projects that we're launching. Now, this support will be of free will. So we have a team of volunteers, they will come around, and we are asking that the aspirants here with us and the leadership of our able party will support us with whatever they have for the next project. Thank you so much. The MC.
All right. Please bear in mind that the national chairman of Labour Party is still here, and the director general campaign organization is still here. Please, one of the reasons we're here, we've not done it, is important. Please, you work with us. Various support groups are here to unveil this, and I have the singular honor of inviting the leadership of Like Minds for Peter Obi Limpo to come forward, Ekene Wakuche and Daniel Wilbert, to talk to us about the way forward. The Like Minds for Peter Obi, Ekene Wakuche and Daniel Wilbert. We're expecting you now, please. But bear in mind, we have